right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to class. This is the 30 Days Digital Bootcamp, and we're happy to come your way. Today is day 2 of the training proper. And yesterday we looked at professional graphic design as well as how to convert your book to a webinar. Today we're going to be taking another turn. There will be 3 sessions today, and we'll try to maximize time. So I like us to pay attention. The first session I will take, and that first session is how to come up with your own personal book covers. I will try to do a front cover as well as the back cover so that you don't need to pay anybody to do, because one of the things you must be doing to establish your authority in the digital industry is to write books. I'm talking of books. I have over 100 books. And so if you're talking of a man who is an authority in Christian business education, you should be talking of the digital bishop. People look for me from Canada, they look for me from America, they look for me from all around the world, not because I am that popular, but because over time I have consistently proven that I am an authority when it comes to Christian business education. That is my niche. Anybody who is a Christian globally that desire to do digital business as a means of generating passive income, I am the one to teach them that, because I have made fortune out of digital business in a godly way. I am the CEO of Kingdompreneurs Club, and that Kingdompreneurs is designed specifically for pastors and Christian leaders who desire to master digital business as a means of generating income for their church or for their ministry. So today, it is very important that in the course of these 30 days, that you choose a niche for yourself. I know every one of us is not here for just business. Every one of us is not here for just money. All of us who signed up for this 30 days digital bootcamp, we signed up for different purposes. But whatever it is, please note that one of the ways you can establish your authority is to start writing books. So for those who say they don't have a book published in their name, today is that day that you will write a book right here, right now. And before this night is over, your book will be ready. Your book will not just be ready, you are going to publish that book before tomorrow. I assure you that is one of the things we'll be achieving in this class today. So first session, I'll show you how to design your book cover yourself. Second session, we'll show you how to use ChatGPT to prompt ChatGPT in a professional way to come up with a book. Now, take note, you'll be saying, is it not the same ChatGPT we have been using? Let me tell you. Somebody came to me and said, Bishop, how comes that I would prompt ChatGPT? What ChatGPT is giving me is different from what is given to you. And I said, the difference is in prompt. Listen to me. In this digital space, there's something we call school of prompt. Some people go to school, they pay for training just to learn how to prompt AI. Because how you prompt ChatGPT determine what you get from ChatGPT. One woman of God said, Bishop, is it that the ChatGPT I'm using is different from your own? Is it that your own is anointed? I said, no, my own ChatGPT is not anointed. It's the same ChatGPT. But you see, when you master the art of prompting, what you get from it is totally different. So I'll be showing us this secret in the second session. Then in the third session, I hope that by then, Coach Joseph Sule would have been here, who will now take us through how to format that book professionally to a publishable standard. There's a way you will format your book, Amazon will reject it. There's a way you format your book, all these digital sites will tell you it is not up to standard. In short, some people's accounts have had to be closed down and banned from Amazon because the kind of books they are publishing does not meet the standard of Amazon. Okay? When they realize that your books are just looking AI generated, they have plagiarism, they have all these things, listen to me. those sites will just shut down your account and you may never come back on it. Amazon is one of the most difficult sites you don't want to play with when you have an account right there. So let's go straight into the training. I'll be starting by opening my Canva one more time to show us how to design a professional book cover personally, how you can come up with a very good book cover for yourself. So let's go straight. If you are in class, please give me a 1. Let me know you are here. Give me a 1 on the comment section so I know you are here and you are following. Okay. Great. Thank you. I see those 1. Thank you very much. Great, great, great. You're all welcome to class. Now, this is Canva like we did yesterday. To start with, I said you always use this search box. Just type book cover. Just say book cover and say search. What happens is that it will show you all the book covers you have designed. These are so many of my book covers I've done. Some are front covers and some are complete front and back. As you can see, this is a new one I'm doing for a client and I don't want to open a client document. So let's go to template. Always use template. This is template. On Canva, there are so many uncountable designs that professionals like us have done and have submitted on Canva that you can customize to form your own. So the book I want to design is titled Living a Life of Impact. Living a Life of Impact. And I want it to look very simple. So now take note that anyone that has crown like this at the bottom is for premium Canva. This Canva I'm using is a free version and it's on purpose. I use a free version so that you know that you don't have to be, you don't have to pay to use Canva. You can use a free version to do as many as the things you want to do. So let's choose this one that has annual report and say we want to customize it. We want to use it as our template to form our own book cover. Very simple. Very, very, very simple. You just say customize this design. Customize this design. By doing so, Canva gives you the opportunity to use that design and just change it to whatever pattern you want it to be. This is the design. And I don't need all these things like I taught you yesterday. You can go fetch your own, change everything you want to change. The only thing I want is some of these bold writings. So I'm going to delete most of those tiny, tiny writings there. Let me zoom in so that you see it properly. So I'm going to use this annual and say living. I'm going to use this report to create impact. You just highlight it and turn it to what you want. Living, the title of the book is Living a Life. Let's use this 2024 to type a life of. So I stretch it out. This is it, living a life of impact. As simple as this, I just got a book cover. And what do I do next? I want to put the name of the author. The name of the author is Precious Chukwuka. Chukwuka. Kuka. I'll highlight it, give it a color. Because the background is white, let me also use similar blue. I just want a simple blue background. Okay, it wrote it in capital letter. So I'm going to change, delete it, use this text thing to create my own. Say precious. Precious Chukuka. What do? I reduce the font size. I taught us yesterday, reduce the font size by using this minus sign here. Minus, minus, minus. Give the font a color blue so that it can shout out on this white. It's still too big. Reduce the name. With this, you have just achieved a very simple book cover that is titled Living a Life of Impact. Do I need a different design? Yes. Look at this ad page. Because as a professional, when you design for clients, you don't give them one cover. You give them at least 3 different styles of cover, so they choose one. So I'll say ad page. Now on this ad page, if you look at this top here, apart from upload, at the top, there are designs. If you say design, it will display more book cover, different style for you here. Extra that you can use. You keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. This was the one we used, so we won't pick it again. We keep going down and keep searching, keep searching. You want something different. Let's pick this that is black. See that? You can use this to say living, reduce it, reduce it. Use this to say a life of, increase the size or choose a font that will shoot out. Choose a font that will shoot out, then use this plus to increase it. If the writing is too scattered, highlight it. Highlight that writing. Remember, I showed us this yesterday. I say click on this letter T up here, and then use this to stretch them together. What you see is that they are now back together, shrinking that writing so that it can come closer to each other. Living a life of, duplicate this living and bring it down. Let's say we don't want it to look like that one that we have up there. Let me even change the writing up there and show you a different way. Let's say the living, we want it to be a small and capital letter. Let's delete that. Pick your text, click this, bring it up here and use it to type your own living. Look for a font that is different from what the Canva template brought. Let's say we use this Fredo. Say you use this for living. Then we want this a life of, to be a stylish writing. What do? We delete the a life that we have. A life. Click the writing again, use it to type a life of. Bring the a life of up here. Then search for script writing. Script writing, those stylish writing. Look at one here. See how it became? It's not too stylish enough. Scroll down. Look for script writing. Let me increase it so that you can see what is becoming. Script. Let me even zoom in because we're working on the title alone. It's not stylish enough for me. Keep going. Search for more. Search for more script writing. Script writing. script writing. Aha, look at this. This one too is not too okay for me, or it's all right. With this, it looks a bit bigger. Then this make it impact. Impact. This looks different from the first heading. So what do? I look for colors that can shoot out. Delete this. Use this to duplicate and type the name of the author. Meanwhile, we reduce the size and say Precious Chukwuka. Chukwuka. It's too big, we reduce it. Minus, 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 until the name becomes very small to where it can be somewhere here. So you can give this a color. Impact should be red. Let's give it a red and see. Will it come out on this design? If it didn't come out, what you do is you go to Effect. Effect, I showed us yesterday. There's this effect that has outline. Click this AG that has outline. Then pick the color of the outline and make it a white. See how it became. If the outline is too much, reduce it with this line. As you are increasing this line, the white is increasing. As you are reducing this line, this one, the white is increasing. So this way, it looks better. Okay? Living a life of either of the living or the a life of must change in color. So let's go for the living. Living, let's give it something bluish. If it didn't go, look for yellow. If it didn't go, look for orange. You have to be looking which color can go with it, because design, like I told you, is about coloration. If you do off color, your design will look like masquerade that fell from Jupiter. So you have to look for color that match. Let's look at something like this. No, no, no. Let's choose this orange and give it outline. Let's see. Effect, the same outline, white. So it starts looking unique, like a babyish color. And then we reduce the white around it. You see that? A life of is too tiny. It's too tiny. What do you do to make it fat? Go back to Effect, give it outline, or make it white. Then it will be like a doubled white. Look at it, it became thick. If you got this and you understand what I did, give me a 2 on the chart. Give me a 2. You understand what I did? Give me a 2. Thank you, Pastor Abiodun. I see that 2. Yes, God's people, let me know you are following. If you did not understand it, give me 0. Thank you. I see a lot of 2. Beautiful. Now, that is to say, my second design is different from the first one. So when I'm sending to my client, I send them 3 different designs. This is first, this is second, and I say add page to go for the third. What do I do on this third? I don't want any template from what did they call it? From Canva. So we're going to use that style I taught us yesterday. Go and look for your own background. Let's look at some of the background we already downloaded here. Let's say I am to use one of these background that I got already. I just increase the size to something like this. But because this is a silhouette of a woman that looks as if, and the author is also a lady, so it tried to make some sense. It tried to make some sense, and if it doesn't, then Let's try it first. Just try to put this by the side so that it doesn't affect the name and the title you want to put. I want to say living a life of impact. So let's assume that love and fire sign is the impact in the sky, and the person looking up is trying to say, yes, I need to make impact. How do we start? Choose the living. Now, the living should be stylish. You want to type your living and increase it like this and take it up. This living should be white. Make it a white color. Give it a black outline. Let's go for a black outline this time around because we want it to shout out well. This is the living I have. But I want it to be a stylish writing, so I go look for my font. Already, this is living. If it's not stylish enough, scroll down. Look for a more stylish writing that is like a script, twisted. You want it to look, aha, this is it. This is the living. Living, okay? A life. Let's pick another script and say a life of, no, let's use a life alone. Living a life. This is the life, but it's not coming out because it's mixing up with white. So that color cannot be white. Give it a red. Give it a red. You want it to go on top of the living. Give it an outline, effect outline, make it white. Make it white so that a life can appear well. Try to position the outline. Now we have living a life. The off can be the same style with living. Duplicate that living. Make off alone to be that, off. So a life can be here. Off can come across it, reduce it. Living a life off, or bring it here. Then the impact should be thick. You can just go back up, this impact here, duplicate it, cut it, bring it down and say paste. Paste it here. Why is it not coming? No? Go back up, duplicate, cut it, bring it here and say paste, impact. Did you see that? Did you see that? So we try to make our impact to shout out. What do we do? Also give impact a white outline so that it can come out. Those outlines help you to make it come out of the background you have. What do you do? Let's zoom closer and see how to arrange it. Impact is covering off, and we don't want that because impact is the real thing in the book. So we go to position, we say backward. Off is too thick, the outline is too thick, so we go to and reduce the black outline around that off so that off can be soft. And then it will somewhere here. Now it looks scattered, but this is another style. Living a life of impact. What is the last thing to put? We pick the name of the author, Precious Chukwuka. Because this silhouette is black, you want to move the name this time around. The name must not be at the center. The name can be by the side. Some people can even put the name of the author just beneath the title. And if you want it to be at the center, it means the name has to be off black, maybe a white, and an outline for it to come out, a black outline. A black outline. Increase the outline so the name can shoot out. These are 3 different book covers you just achieved within few minutes. 3 different book covers. Okay? If you got this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. The same title, same author, but different style. All you need to do now is to download. I didn't show us how to download yesterday, so I'm going to download the 3. You go to this one, say share. Look at share. And this place you see download. It will ask you, do you want to download it as PDF? Do you want to download as JPEG? Do you want to download as PNG? If it's a design you just want to display on maybe social media to just create awareness, then download it as PNG. On this place, it's saying which page do you want to download. Click it and say you want current page, which is page 1. Say done. Then you say download. You see it start downloading. Start downloading. And boom, it's downloaded into the system. Then you scroll down to the second page. Also say share. Download. Download as PNG. Always choose the page, current page. It is that page that is displaying that is called current page, or you identify the number of the page and put the number. This is download. It will download the second design. I'm going somewhere. I'm going to show you what we're about to do now. Boom, it has downloaded. Scroll to the third one, say download. This time around, download as PNG. You can click here and type yourself and say it's page 3 because I know it's page 3. Say done, then you say download. Boom. The 3 designs have been downloaded. If you got this and you understand it, you can do this. Please give me a 3 on the chat. Give me a 3. You can do this. You understand it. It's not difficult. You can handle it. Give me a 3. You did not understand it. Give me a 0. Wow, I'm happy you got it. Looks like some of us already have basic skills on how to do these book covers. Very, very good. Now I will show you quickly how to create mock-ups. 3D mock-ups using that same design we did. Quickly, let's do that before I hand over to the next session. What says the time now? How many minutes have we gone? Let me look at it. I'm timing myself so I don't shoot beyond my time. Let me get my wristwatch. Okay. I just used 32 minutes to do 3 designs. Okay, quickly, I will share my screen and show you how to convert that same graphic design you did into 3D mock-ups. Mock-ups are 3D of the design that makes it look beautiful. It gives it some kind of graphic feeling for people to see it like the book it is. So there are free sites online that help you do 3D mockups. There are paid sites also. Let me open one of it. 3D, I'll show you shortly. Let me first access it. 3D book mockup. Okay. I got one opened already and I need to search for it. Search for it. Okay, while I'm searching, let me share. So we're trying to achieve two things within this first time, not just the front cover of your book. We want to show you how to do a mock-up with it. Just on your Google, if you go to Chrome or any one of these sites, some of these sites are paid, but there's this particular one that gives you room to do mock-up of your book for free. Even on Canva, I will show you one other place on Canva where you can do 3D mock-up of your book. Let's say we want a 3D book cover mock-up. This DIY book covers, look at it, it's called DIY, okay? If I click it, it's going to open this site for me. DIY gives you room to do your 3D mock-up of your book for free. Look at it, DIY book design. What do I do? As you scroll down, you're going to see different type of mock-ups that are here. Anyone you choose, that's how the mock-up of your book will come out. Let's say I choose this one, this, and I say next. It will give me room to browse. I can now browse and pick one of those designs that I downloaded. As I browse, it will ask me to pick one of those 3 designs. I'll look for them at my download. Here are the 3 designs. Let's say I pick one of it. I pick one. Let me pick this black one, or the white one rather, and say open. Open. What happened is that it's going to ask me now to upload. Look at this blue. I say upload. What happened is the cover I downloaded before will now be re-uploaded on this site, and this is it. Living a Life of Impact by Precious Chukwuka. Did you see that? The next thing I do is I say next. At this last stage, you scroll down underneath. It gives you room to download this mock-up either as JPEG or PNG. If I download it as PNG, it will not have background. It will just be the 3D mock-up direct. But if I download it as JPEG, it will have a white background. So I just asked it to download as JPEG. Now, the second one is as PNG. I want to download twice. So I just click it to download twice, and it has downloaded. How do I know that my book cover has been downloaded? I will stop sharing, and I will open what I just created to show you how it is. After that, I'm going to come back to do the back cover of the book so that everyone who is writing a book from this 30 days digital bootcamp will not struggle to have a professional, beautiful looking book covers for themselves, either as ebook or paperback or hardcover. You will know how to design it for yourself. Remember, the essence of this 30 days digital bootcamp is so that you don't need to pay a dime to anybody to do anything for you going forward. After these 30 days, except if you choose not to do it and you just want someone else to do it for you, but you will have the skill it takes to do all these things for yourself. It is called A to Z of digital skill. That's what we are here for. So I'm going to open what I designed to show us how it looks. If you got it to this point, please give me a 5 on the chat. Give me a 5 on the chat. You got it to this point. We got it to this point. Wow, I'm happy. Very, very happy. So this is it. The one I open is the PNG. Let me enlarge it and then share so that you see how it looks. This is the PNG version that was downloaded. This is how the book looks like. This is the mock-up. Because when you design a book cover and you did not do the mock-up of it, it does not give your viewers a good feel. This is the JPEG. This is how the JPEG will appear. And this is how the PNG will appear. The PNG helps you to use it directly on your poster without needing to crop or remove background. While the JPEG helps you to do social media adverts that my new book is coming out. This is it. This is that, you know. So this is where we'll stop the first session of today's class. Any question before we go to the next session? Please remember our rule. If you want to ask question, put on your video, on your microphone so that the video can look good. Thank you very much. I see those hand clap from Mr. Akani. I see hand clap from Mr. Jisafe. Thank you very much for the claps. Yes. Any question before we move to the next session? You can also ask your question through the comment section. You can, yes, a hand is raised. Put on your video. Start your video and start your microphone, and I'll spotlight you to ask your question. Yes, Mr. Akani, you can ask your question, sir.
All right, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you for this wonderful section.
Thank you, sir.
My question is as regards the font and the colors that we should be using on any design that we are doing. Though yes, I have the understanding of design because I'm actually a UI UX designer, but I don't know how they do things. Yeah, so I don't know how they do things when it comes to graphics. I have knowledge of graphics and the likes, but my question now is that as touching color, is there any professional color? Like how many colors can we have on a design, and how many fonts can we have on a design?
Very good question. I like that question, sir. Now I'm going to show you one of the jobs I did for a client. Let me just share that same place we have this design. Let me use it to answer the question you just asked. These are the designs we did earlier today. And this is the one I have for my client. I can show you this one because it's my friend, my pastor friend. Now, okay, let me just open it itself. Then I'll come back straight up to what we have. Let me open up and show you how it looks. The color in a design is determined by the designer. Some people naturally don't like to use multiple colors in their design. Some people just like simple thing, one background, white writing. Some people are like that. I have one woman from London that I used to work for. Every month, she writes one book. And I'll be the one to format the book, design the cover, and then I manage her Amazon account by publishing those books there. Then she will pay for that service. Where we used to have challenge is that I would take all night to do a beautiful design for this woman. Once I finish and I send it to her, she will say, Digital Bishop, they look beautiful, but too busy. Naturally, she's a simple person who just wants just one color background, just the writing on it, and that's all. She just wants the writing to be bold. So they say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So the design is determined by you. So I'm going to share what I did so that you understand what I'm saying. I'm opening it right away and show you. Yes, this is it. I got it. So I'm going to share. The book is on prayer. And boom, this is it. We have a blue color as the prayer. We have a dart that is white. The breaks yolks is red. This other one is white with a touch of brown around it, and then the blue. Now you see here, now we have like 3 colors to make this design shout out. There are other ways this design can appear. This is the full cover, like what I'm about to show us. I did the first cover for ebook, and this one is for the paperback. Paperback means the print book that has the spine, has the photo of the author, about the book, ISBN. I'm going to show us how to generate ISBN for your book, and all these things is part of what you'll be learning before this day is over. So my brother, to answer your question directly, the number of color you use for a design is determined by the designer. You are the one to determine. When you look at it, if it's okay, you bring it down. Show your client. If they are not okay, you redesign. That's how we do it. Did I answer your question, sir?
Yes,
Somebody is asking. Oh,
you
okay.
actually answered the question. You actually answered the question. But me personally, as a designer, I felt that because sometimes what you design is what will makes you know that okay, I want to use this color. For instance, now
That's right.
probably I want to design for someone that is doing forex. We know that forex, we need something that will be very, very catchy for forex, nothing like red and the likes like that. Imagine I now
That's true.
use a kind of red color to design a forex books. People automatically that one have this
Written
is a
off.
red color. Yes, it's
It's a,
written off
it's a,
already because the people the audience will feel like someone that have a kind of red color like this, they need any
it's
forex traders.
dangerous.
Yes, so that is why
I
I'm asking
get it.
that question. You know, so there are some people that doesn't have this more understanding of this design, and they can just decide that they want to go for any color, because I know in design we actually used to have problem of color
That's true.
when it comes to design. Color people, most time people think for them to get the color that they want to use. So that's why I'm asking the question, probably for people that doesn't have the understanding of color and the likes, so
Of
they won't just
graphic
be
design.
picking
That's
any
very
colors
correct.
on their design. Thank you,
That's
sir.
very correct. But let me help you a bit, Mr. Akin. You see, we have discovered from experience. This is my 21 years of running digital business. I have discovered from experience that the color red draws attention online. As dangerous as naturally we think the red color is a no, if you want people to look at what you want them to see. For example, if you go to YouTube, do you know why YouTube choose red for the entire YouTube as a whole? The reason is because when people see red online, they want to say, Kilele, like, what is this? And that what is this is what you need. You need a lead magnet. And one of the colors that draws attention in the digital space faster is red color. If you want us to do a poll, I can ask us to do a poll between now and 24 hours. You design something using black and white. I would design something using red and white. The background will be red, very fire red, and I will use white color to do the writing. People will resonate faster to that red one than the black one. I agree with you that there are certain designs you do that you don't want to use a touch of red. But I need to tell you for free that red color gives lead magnet in the digital space. Go and check. You will see that most authors who understand this thing very well, as a matter of fact, their books look reddish, 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 a touch of red, a touch of red. The reason is because it attracts attention faster. I hope you understand that, sir. Okay, we'll be moving to the next session because of time. So I'm going to stop the recording now.